Okay, Asia session done. Took one trade on Nikkei. No signal day today. Monthly, weekly breakout levels are bearish. Daily breakout level is bullish. We faked out the previous month high and we're coming down from a monthly move. Overall, I'm bearish on Nikkei. Broke out below the previous week low a couple weeks back, and we're still below this week breakout level. So I'm technically bearish on the weekly levels. Yesterday's Asia session, I mentioned that we're trading inside a inside week. So at some point, I would expect price to come up and trigger one of these edges. So it did that today, broke out above the previous week high. Whenever we break out of a previous high and we're below a week breakout low, that's a counter trend breakout. We're below a week breakout low. Breaking out of a previous high, that's a counter trend breakout. Most counter trend breakouts go right back to that breakout level. So that's the move that I was looking for today. It's an inside day today, and we've already broken out of the previous day high as well as the inside day range. Coming into the session at 7 a.m., I had seen that price was below here, and I was looking for a breakout, fake out of a low to take it up, but I did not want to come in before my session started. So I ended up watching this nice M15 breakout bar, and I had no way to enter that one. It broke out above the previous week high. And so after that, I treated this as a breakout setup and was looking for an M15 low fake out to take it back up. Got that M15 low fake out over here, and I was looking for a continuation move. Was going to enter straight on the M15 as price continues up. This was the idea, to take one bar stop and take it up to the week breakout level, but there was no continuation. And when there was no continuation, I dropped down to the lower time frames to look for a pullback. Right at this M15 fake out bar, we got this pullback right here, faked out the M15 low, and this bar, momentum bar right here, took out the last bearish breakout level, took out the and closed above the M15 breakout bar. That's the first time that happened. This is a pullback setup for me, and so I ended up taking this. This is a breakout. Breakouts are, most breakouts fail, so because of that, I take more risky positions on this. It's a high risk, high reward for me. So took a one bar stop straight on the 2 minutes and targeting the week breakout level. At this point, price faked out the H1 high, the previous H1 high. We were also in a range. It was an inside bar, and that becomes a range. Faked that out. Once it got below the previous H1 high, I ended up taking partials. So took partials as price got below this level, so about 3.5 R. And now I'm holding my runners. We'll be trailing all these momentum bars to the upside. So this one took out the last bearish breakout level. I'll be trailing my runners as price continues to do that, if it continues to do that. Yeah, so that's the trade that I took. That's the only trade I took. Counter trend breakout, attempting to take it up to the week breakout level. One thing I didn't like about this trade is that on the monthly, we faked out the previous month low, somewhere here. Let's wait for this to load. Faked out the previous month low and closed above. It's a fake out month. And now we're right at that fake out level. So actually on the monthly, I'm bearish as long as we stay below this fake out level. Daily is also bearish. Monthly and weekly are bearish. So technically I'm bearish, but I am taking current price action is a counter trend breakout. So this is a move I'm taking, but this is a counter trend setup that I'm taking. Yeah, so let's see if it wants to continue, and that's all. That's the only trade I took. Gold did not set up for me. I was looking for sells as a breakout day. I was looking for sells below this breakout level. At some point, it got up, and I was looking for a fake out of this H4 high. I like that it was below the H8 breakout level, but it never did that. The other thing is that the H1 breakout level is right here. So still quite a ways to go until it can take that out. At this bar at 10 a.m. over here, I was waiting for. I could see that the H1 breakout level is here. In order for me to trade this H1 move, I need an M15 to close below this H1, or it needs to fake out the H1 high. That's the first sign of a reversal, a fake out of a previous peak, but it never got up for me to take any aggressive entry to take it down. So no trade on gold, stayed out of that, and that's it. Did all my forex pairs, did the watch list for Asia, but nothing I really liked. Um, Looks like this one moved up. I was looking for a low of the day, but there was no fake out of a low. And all the rest are kind of going counter trend of what I was looking for. NZD CAD also set up H4 low fake out here. This would have been an entry. I did not take this, but this would have been an entry for me. Taking it up to the previous day high, and hopefully around somewhere here, I'd go break even and get taken out with nothing, or yeah, wouldn't have taken anything if I took that. Nothing else set up for me. Yen pairs, I liked. I wanted to buy yen, but there was no entry for me. So was not able to get in any of these. The only one that I was thinking of was taking a breakout setup on AJ. Uh, but I prefer an M15 low fake out to take it up, and I did get one here. But yeah, I thought I was already busy with something else. But I did consider taking a 1 bar breakout on this one. I think AJ was the only one I was thinking about, but um, did not take that. Yep, and nothing else set up for me. So that's it. Took one trade on Nikkei, and let's see if it wants to continue on up.